Good morning, children. How are you? Yes, I am also fine. So today we are going to discuss about lines, angles, and triangles. Okay. Many things we have discussed already about lines, angles, and now today we'll discuss about exterior angle. Okay. What is exterior angle? So exterior angle is that angle. See here, it is given that it forms a linear pair with one of the interior angles. Okay. So this is my exterior angle. If I combine these interior angles of the triangle, so these all will become 180 degree. It means that, okay, it is saying that for each exterior angle, here see this, for each exterior angle of a triangle there are two non-adjacent interior angles called remote interior angles. What does it mean? Okay, in the next slide we'll see that also. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so it means that here it is, that statements which was saying that the exterior angle, okay, that this angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So this angle, see, focus here, for 180 degree, these are its remote interior angles, and what is their sum? Their sum is 60 and 80, that is 140 degree. Clear? If I take, suppose that if I take now this angle 120 degree here, see this, so that is equal to this 80 degree here and this 40 degree here. So 80 and 40, 120 degree. So understood what does it wanted to say? Okay, so now see, now one more thing that we will discuss here, that will be called angle bisector. That is called angle bisector. Okay, this is very important also. It says that a line that splits an angle into two equal angles. Here is that line. See here, let me change the ink here. This is the line here. Okay, this is the line here and this is the angle here. Clear? So this angle is being bisected by this green line, and it means that the angle will be in two parts. Here is the part 1, here is the part 2. Both the parts are equal. Why? Because this is given only A and A. So this is called the concept of angle bisector. On this only I have made one video. I would like to show you there, that video here. Wait a minute. See, this is the question I have written here. One time let me show you the question. This is one triangle ABC. This is an isosceles triangle, means two sides will be equal. Wait, that means two sides will be equal only here. Okay, now see here, I am still learning. See here, so this is it is a question given here that in a triangle ABC, it is isosceles, means two sides will be equal. AB is equal to AC, this will be A, B and C, and AE bisects angle CAD. Okay, let me move ahead and then I'll explain you more only. Okay, see this. So it is written now, this is A, B, C and D here. Okay, it is now written here. So see this here, in this one they are saying that AE bisects angle CAD. So here is angle CAD. Okay, in that there will be one ray that will be called AE. So this AE is bisecting this particular angle here, this angle. Okay, then what we have to prove? We have to prove that AE is parallel to BC. That means we have to prove where this line here, this AE is parallel to BC. Now why they will be parallel? They will be parallel when I have already said there some angles are there which should be equal. Okay, so here AE will be equal to BC. Okay, then corresponding angles or alternate interior angles, that should be equal, then only. Let us see what we can do here. So it is given here, we have to prove A parallel. So first of all I will draw that line AE will be there also, that is bisecting. Here is that AE comes. Now that AE is bisecting angle CAD. Okay, and again I am saying that this AE will be parallel to BC only and only when either corresponding angles are equal or alternate angles are equal. See, this is isosceles, so I have written AB is equal to AC. It is already given here. Then they are saying that AE bisects angle CAD. Okay, it is visible there also. Where is my AE and where is my angle CAD? So now see, this AE is bisecting angle CAD. We have to prove that AE parallel to BC. Don't forget class that you don't start writing the question and start solving the question. You have to understand what the question is saying, and this was my purpose in the classroom also. I am always saying, don't jump on the question. Understand, read it 2 times and then you start solving. It will be solved very nicely. Now that AE is bisecting angle CAD, that means this angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Here this angle 1 is equal to angle 2. I have written here also. So what we have to prove? We have to prove AE parallel to BC. Okay, so I hope you all are studying at home very nicely. Okay, you are practicing all the question. Now come to the question of this here. The process will write what is given to us. Given is that AB is equal to AC. That means angle B is equal to angle C. Clear? Then it is a rule of isosceles triangle that opposite angles are equal. Then we have AE bisects angle CAD. That means we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2, and we have to prove AE parallel to BC. We have to prove AE parallel to BC here. Clear? Now these are the conclusions why these lines will be parallel. This is my calculation here, why these lines will be parallel. Either alternate angles will be equal, or the corresponding angles will be equal, or the co-interior sums to 180 degree. That is supplementary. Okay, co-interior angles are supplementary. If these 3 conditions are satisfied, if these 3 conditions are satisfied, these 3 here, that means lines are parallel. If I could make this equal. Okay, let us see. So here we are. So either we'll focus on these things which can be proved. So first of all we'll write what is given here. Okay, so now see here, this is angle DAC, that is the now exterior angle, that is an exterior angle CAD or DAC, whatever you say, that is exterior angle. And just now I have explained, exterior angle means some of the remote interior angles. Okay, so for triangle ABC, that angle CAD is equal to angle B plus angle C. Why? Because we are knowing this from our this solution here, because we know that from this here, from this slide I've explained this, that exterior angles means here, the exterior angles means the sum of interior opposite angles, remote interior angles or remote interior opposite angles. So that's why that is here, there only. Okay, that's why I am writing it here like this, that this angle will be equal to the sum of this and this here, B and C. Okay, so now see here, that is equal to angle B and angle C. Clear? Okay, so we'll write that angle B and angle C both are equal only, both angles are equal only. Mainly what what we have to prove actually. See here class, I would like to show you what we have to prove here. Okay, let the space come here. Okay, so here is that angle CAD is equal to twice of angle C. Why? Because angle B is equal to angle C, so I can write angle CAD is equal to angle B plus angle C, means twice of angle C also. Okay, I can just write here, see one time. Why I have done this? I have done this because, now see class, if I can, my target is that I can prove this angle is equal to this angle, and they are alternate interior angles. If these lines, if I could prove these two angles equal, obviously they are alternate interior angles and they will be equal, and angle B is equal to angle C, that's why CAD is equal to twice of angle C also. Clear? Clear? Yes, very good. Then see this, we are very near to our solution here. So this angle 1 is that is made of CAD, so that I can write here angle CAD is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Yes, angle CAD can be written as angle 1 plus angle 2. Why? Because I have explained that in the addition of angle axioms. From that we can say here that angle CAD is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2, and angle 1 and angle 2 are equal also, because A is bisecting that angle CAD, so we can write angle 1 is equal to angle 2 also. Yes, we can write here. So our angle, we can write here, see, I could have taken any angle. Okay, here I can take any other angle 1 or angle 2, but my problem will be solved with help of angle 2 here. So I will take angle CAD is equal to twice of angle 2. I have said what is my intention. My intention is that I will prove alternate angles are equal. So now see this box and downside box, CAD, this is also CAD, this red marked. If both are equal, then their RHS part will be also equal. If one are equal to one quantity, that is we are knowing. So twice of angle 2 equal to twice of angle C also. So angle 2 is equal to angle C, and I have told you that earlier that my intention will be now to prove alternate angles equal. Sometimes we have to observe the situation, what will be the, how as the question will be solved, how we will come to know, okay, this will be my solution. So see here, these green parts are forming the alternate angles. Yes, they are forming. So these angles are equal. Since the alternate angles are equal, so since the alternate angles are equal, lines are parallel. See one time. See, these lines are parallel because they are, their alternate angles forming are equal also. Okay, So we can say here in this question, see this angle here, this angle is equal to this angle, and they are like alternate angles, so these lines are parallel, and this was our question also. Okay class, in the next class we'll learn something new. Till then, all of you keep practicing, learn everything, okay, and don't forget to do the homework in your copy in the arranged manner that I am always saying in the classroom, because that knowledge is important, as well as the record of these homeworks is also very important. So keep in your copies, notebook. We'll surely see one time. Okay, till then all of you read nicely. Thank you class, thank you very much.